Hey YouTube. All right, so as you guys know, my name is Tyler Patterson. I'm the owner of a company called Powerhouse Investments LLC, where I like to teach and show people how to get started in the foreign exchange market with some little basic videos, right? I'm not a master trader or anything like that by any means, right? I'm just here to tell people about the opportunity that turned me into a six-figure earner at the age of 18 years old. And without this opportunity, I don't know where I would be, right? So I kind of want to like scoot back, so I feel like I'm all up in y'all face. I feel like I'm all up in y'all face. So let me scoot the fuck back. I'm doing this in a tiny space today because the room that I usually use to record in, somebody is in it. Somebody has their things in there, right? But today's video is going to be about Forex versus IML, right? Or IML, not in just the sense of IML, but any platform that says they will teach you how to trade or help you become profitable within the foreign exchange market, and they ask you to pay a price. So that does not have to be IML, that could be Trader, that could be BE, whatever it is, I don't know. But any of them platforms, not just IML. So Forex versus educational platforms, right? I can't speak for any educational platform besides IML because that's the only one that I have ever paid to be in. That's the only one that I've been in for the past 2 years, and I can say that it's responsible for a lot of my success. But anyway, to get the ball rolling, so what is Forex, right? The foreign exchange market is a $7.6 trillion market where you basically make money on the basis of you buying and selling a currency, right? If you feel like if you feel like the value of that currency pair is going to go up, you buy into that market. If you feel like the value of a currency pair is going to go down, you sell into that market now, right? You can trade currencies within the foreign exchange market 24 hours a day, 5 days a week with this traditional MetaTrader 4 leverage trading, or you can trade in the foreign exchange market 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with high frequency Forex binary trading. And like I said, this is something that I've been doing for about 2 years now. Like I said, I'm not a master trader. Forex has to do with actually trading trends, stuff like that. So that's what Forex is. Now, what is IML? Or what is, you can substitute IML in for any of those names that I said at the beginning. But IML is an educational platform that teaches people how to trade, right? So one thing that I hate seeing is, why do it cost $235 to start Forex? Or I hate when people will promote it and say like, it costs $100 to start. No, it doesn't. It costs $0 to start trading. Well, the money that you're using to fund your trading account, it costs $0 to start trading, right? What you're paying for is the educational resource that is whatever company you have that you're involved in, that you want to get more information from, right? That is what the fee is for. That's just like hair school, right? You can do hair without having a license. You can do hair without going to school. You can watch a couple YouTube videos and you can do hair, right? But to be official, to learn some of the stuff, one time I permed my hair and then I bleached it and my hair fell out. This was not even just like one time. This was a couple months ago. Chopped everything off. I already had short hair, so I didn't care, right? But it started patching and bald spots. Now, had I went to hair school and not tried to dye my hair on my own, guess what? My hair probably wouldn't have fell out because I would have known that I couldn't dye my hair and bleach it in the same day, right? And that's what IML is, basically, essentially. You can trade without it. But if you're somebody new, if you've never heard of the foreign exchange market before, I would advise you not even just to say IML because I would be biased because I don't know anything about any other educational platforms. That's to say, find an educational platform that works for you. That's to say, find an educational platform that works for you and utilize it to become profitable within the market, right? Let me see. What else was about this? That phone call threw me off. So IML. Okay, so we have like IML is also a MLM company, right? So what that means is that you do not get paid for signing someone up, right? You do not get paid for signing someone up. You actually get paid every single Friday on the basis of you exposing this opportunity to other people, right? So right now I'm P5000 within IML. I get paid $5,000 a month, and me leveraging their compensation plan has actually helped me become a more aggressive trader, because you know that your lot size only gonna go up. A lot of people complain to me like, oh, I put this trade in, but I was only making a couple cents. Sis, you was only making a couple cents because you only have a $20 trade account, right? So I was actually able to leverage this compensation plan to be a more aggressive trader, to put my first $1,000 in my trade account. I didn't do that until I was like P2000, maybe P5000. So that's like one of the perks of being, that one of the downsides is that people get that confused. They feel like, okay, they're paying you to get started, which is not the case. You're not paying me to get started. You're paying the company. You don't have to pay the company. You don't have to pay any company to start trading in the foreign exchange market. You could go and you could trade in the foreign exchange market by yourself, right? You could do that all by yourself. But who are you gonna call? Are you gonna call a YouTube video when you need help, or are you gonna call the person that referred you to this company, whether that's IML or that's any company outside of IML? I'm not just gonna say you have to do IML, because that's not true. You don't have to do IML. You don't have to do anything, right? So that's one of the things right there. Another thing is that let me see, I don't really know. Another thing is that a lot of the educational platforms that we have solely in IML is kind of like live. So like, if you're a person that likes to learn live, then you could definitely utilize this resource to be able to learn and do things like in the moment. We have a lot of signal apps, and I feel like a lot of people don't know that because they didn't actually apply themselves to the opportunity. I will say that everything is not for everybody. I've had people come on my team and they thanked me a lot because I did all I could do for them, but they liked something else better. I've had people that came from other platforms that came to IML that said that they loved it and they will never leave. So it all depends on you, but I feel like a lot of people shouldn't comment on things that they don't know about. A lot of people talk about what they heard instead of what they actually know. It's like crack, all right? I've never done crack, so I can't really say, hey, you shouldn't do. I really can't say you shouldn't do crack because I never did it before. I just know it's something that I just personally don't want to do. Like cigarettes, I don't want to smoke cigarettes. I can't tell you how cigarettes make you feel because I never smoked a cigarette. I just know that I don't want to get cancer, because it's nicotine and that causes cancer. I know I don't want my breath to stink because I didn't smell people's breath that smoke cigarettes and they breath be stinking. I know that. But I can't say that smoking cigarettes is not the bomb.com because I've never smoked one. I've never done crack before. So who's to say that that high is not better than anything that's going on in the world right now? I can't say that. I've never done crack before, right? So if you've never traded in the foreign exchange market, or you've traded in the foreign exchange market but you've never been with IML or any other company, then you can't really speak on it. That's why I said like I can't really speak on other companies because I've never been in them before. So I don't know what they have to offer. I'm not interested in what they have to offer because this is the company. I'm always gonna be loyal to them because they helped me become a six-figure earner, not only with residuals but inside of the market as well. Hats off to them. But if you guys have any questions about the company, about I Am Mastery Academy, about anything, link it to this video. Or I also, I know a lot of people hit me up on WhatsApp a lot of times and I don't really, one thing that I want to say before this video is over. I want to stress this. You can trade in the foreign exchange market without doing IML, without doing anything. I don't want anybody to think that that's a misconception, right? But IML, I'm going to say from my personal experience, I would give them an 8 out of 10. A big 8 out of 10. It's always room to improve. But I love this company and I don't know where I would be without it because this is the first platform that introduced me to the foreign exchange market. I would say that if you want to trade by yourself, definitely do your research, study up. Don't just use YouTube as a resource. You're going to have to get down to your books and you're going to have to be consistent because even with the help of IML, it still took me a while to actually be able to trade by myself. I'm talking about with no signals, no help from nobody else, and just read the charts. And that's even with the educational platform. So I don't know how hard it would be for somebody that didn't have a starting point. But just know that if that's the route that you want to take, that you definitely can do it. Be persistent and consistent with that, and you will do it. But for anybody that want to join my team, this is the point I was getting to. Y'all can definitely hit me up in my description box. I'm going to have an appointment box. So this appointment box would allow me to go over a consultation with you to explain in more in depth what Forex is, give you a visual of what Forex is, give you a visual of how we make money, and also how to get started on my team. So if you guys are interested in that, go down below. And other than that, I'm gonna put my social medias. I know a lot of people hit me up on WhatsApp, and I'm gonna be real, I don't really respond like that. So this consultation thing is gonna help me out a lot. Guys, I'm getting more consistent with posting. I just started at school. I go to Spelman College. So I've been really getting started with that. But I'm about to get way better with posting. Right now, my posting days are Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm staying consistent with my Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I'm thinking about one YouTube live trading session on like Saturdays or Fridays or something like that, doing HFX. So let me know what you guys think about that. Other than that, I love everybody, because if you can hate for no reason, you can love for no reason as well. And I will see you guys on Thursday in my next video.